Had a rough start on that last one. Had to restart. Okay. Today, I want to salvage stuff just on video. This is a thing that I do. It makes me feel a little bit better about waste. And it's not really about time. A lot of times, it's just easier to buy a new switch or cord or whatever, instead of breaking down parts, especially when you get into desoldering components. But the other day I came in and a new coffee maker was sitting on the counter. We don't even really drink drip coffee, and we already had a coffee maker, but my wife said it was broken, and she is correct. It had some problems. The little lid wouldn't stay down and caused it to get a little leaky. But there's still good things inside of this coffee maker, and I'm going to break it down now. I guess we'll do it live and then see, what we come up with. See if we make out okay. But either way, I don't want to just keep a shelf or room full of all these little things. I mean, this is big, I don't want to be a pack rat, but I also don't want to be wasteful. So, anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to switch the view here. Sorry, I don't really know how to live stream, so it's makes me very nervous. Oh, and we can use the YouTube audio library. I choose mood calm. Is that playing? Oh, there we go. Sounds like a spa. I don't know if that's good or bad. Also, I haven't done this before, so if anybody gets in on the live chat, if they could tell me that the audio levels are wrong and I need to adjust them, just yell, in there. If not, then I'll watch it later and delete it if it's really bad. Okay. I need to stop hitting that. I like to slap things and... Alright. Oh! Stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. What does that mean? Stream output, video bitrate. Warning. We recommend you use stream bitrate of 95. Well, okay. Apply. Wonder if that applies. Oh. Stream health is excellent. Very good. Alright. Okay. Let's look at this guy. Let me move this mic over. Will you fit? Yeah, you forgive me. I don't really have the thing to make the mic stand upright, so it's just gonna jut out a little bit. We'll make do. Alright, so right off the bat, I think we got some heating elements. Obviously, it heats water, so I expect to see a heating element that I can reuse, which is good because I've been putting off buying one for another little thing I want to try. And this hot pot, coffee heater. Maybe you can make one of those little desk coffee mug heaters. I'm actually going to salvage the cord. Because the other day in Home Depot, I saw a kit to repair a under the sink garbage disposal, and all it was a cord and some little wire nuts in it, and it was over $10. So if I need a cord for anything, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. And I'll end up with or have a box of cords that have cut off other things or that came with everything or different things. It'd be nice if it had a little toggle switch, like a little flip switch. I don't know that these will be worth soldering off, but if it had a little toggle switch, man, that'd be a good find. Okay, let's start opening it up. Oh my gosh. Oh, be right back, guys. Be right back. They put security screws on me. I should have looked on the bottom of this before I came up here. That's frustrating. Your stream's current bitrate. I just changed it to what you said, and now you're asking for more bitrate? Oh. 97. Stream's current. Oh, okay. Now it says excellent. Alright, be right back. I need to go get some security bits. Okay, I'm back. This is a little overkill, but I couldn't find the little handle. Oh, gosh. This is my fault. I should have prepared. I knew it. What size will fit down in there? Do I have... It needs to be a little bit bigger than that. Okay. Let me go look for something. I hope you can edit these after the fact. Let's see if this works. I should have taken the coffee maker with me, but I didn't. Oh, I can't believe I'm about to be foiled by these security screws. That means you guys have beat me today. And I'm gonna say that ooh, they're not that far down in there. Not far at all. Ho 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 ho. Did I get anything? Oh, it sucked it up. I need a non-magnetic one. Maybe this. Let's rinse that out a little bit. Hey, what happened to my calming music? I'm gonna have to download these and put them in a little playlist. Okay. So they're not that deep. If I get them in like that, I can probably turn it. You know, when something like this happens, you really start questioning if it's worth it. Maybe it is better just buy the cords. Anyway, I've actually not run into this type very much. Usually it's the star bits. And I've got a little guy that can reach down in there for star bits. These little fork ones, I don't see them that often. Okay, got that one a little loose. How many of these do we have? 1, 2. At a certain point, you just get a hammer. But oh yeah, what I was saying is, if I ran into these a lot, I would just make one out of one of those spare Allen keys. And hopefully, this is loosening it, but if I can't get them all the way out, we might be making one anyway. Slipping. Don't you dare. This dream slowly becoming a disaster. Okay, making some progress. Oh yeah, this one's not deep. Oh, there you go. for somebody we're in the chat to just talk, you know? Like, just hang out. That's cool. Got this jazz that I love. Jazz that I love. Falling back in there. And after 20 minutes of disassembly, that's why you come, right? For the premium content. Come on, come on. Oh gosh. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, what do we... Sometimes you gotta look under the feet. We'll see. This one feels like it's almost there though. But yeah, sometimes they hide screws under feet. Let's check. Let's check the footsies. Haha, there's a screw. There's a screw, and they are. They are the security screws. But I tell you what, we got that one sorted. Didn't even have to make a special screwdriver. Ha ha ha! Are we still hung up? Please don't tell me this one's got a little bit of a ways to go. Sorry, that was probably too loud. Oh man, come on. Smooth jazz. Oh yeah. Guess I have to leave that up to know. Mm-hmm. You know, this music, I feel like I should be whispering to that thing. This thing. What if you guys... I wonder if it's actually not playing the music. And you're just hearing me talk about the music. That'd be funny. I'll know later. Ooh, let's look. See what we got inside here. Alright. Cool. So this guy is the... Looks like they've got a dual purpose here. So the heating element, it looks like the tubing goes through it. So the same heating element is shared for the hot pot bottom and for heating the water. They just push the water through this tube, and that's what does it. So it's not a submersible heating element. Anyway, let's continue. Well, we'll know more about it once we get down to it. Dun, dun. Well, this coffee maker is getting like smooth jazzed. Good grief. Okay. Oh look, we got another little, remember this from the stud finder video? The little knot. Dun dun. We're not gonna keep the screws. The screws are going in the trash. Okay, little cable tie. Make sure that your coffee pot is not still plugged in. I know it goes without saying, but you know, sometimes you need to say it. Dun, 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 dun. What do those go to? Is there anything of value? I'm gonna look at that later. It's not always getting sidetracked. I want to pull this thing off. Let's get that out of the way. Let me go get a pair of pliers. Ah, don't kick me. Sorry. Oh. Man, knocking everything over. Sorry, it just startles me. Okay. Twist. Yeah. If anybody ever wonders why it looks like you're so incompetent when you do these in videos or streaming, it's because of the angle you have to sit with the tripod. It just makes it hard sometimes. Right now it's a little difficult. I'm trying to, you know, work out here so that it's still in view of the camera and my head's not in it. Dump some water out. Ooh, no! Why are you bleeding? Oh, that's rusty water. Mm-hmm. Oh. Done. Still got this guy coming through. Where is he? Is he just looped around and I can't get it out because of that? Let's take this front panel off. I'm tired of messing with it. Oh, don't you dare. Move that. Window was in the way. Where are you? Oh. And you? Oh. Okay. Da da bum bum bum. Switch to a common before I don't know. You better play the next track. Keep that calm music coming. I don't know if you could reuse that segmented display, but I know that it would be a pain to desolder, so if you're up to it, sure, you could desolder those. Me, I'm gonna pass this time around. I'm gonna pass. Okay, that's not a connection I can use. But good job on QC person number 12. Or not good job. I mean, well, it's not your fault that they make this cheap junk. Oh, we got this little twang to this track. And I really don't want to I don't want to disassemble that if I don't have to. So if I can just pull this up and get this cable through it. That'd be good. So another good thing about salvaging parts is that it teaches you about the way that products are constructed. So when you go to fix something that you actually do want to put back together, it gives you a better idea of the things that you can't see. Like sometimes when you pull stuff together or you try to pull things apart, a clip is hanging it up, and once you know of the different types of clips or you're familiar with a lot of them, it starts getting easier to actually disassemble stuff without breaking clips. If you ever worked on cars and you've dealt with those retainer clips, you know what I'm talking about. Because they break very easily. Okay, there's a little screw down in there, and that's keeping me from lifting this thing out. Alright, it looks like this power cord is soldered in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it now, get it out of the way. So there is our first salvage component. I don't know how long we are into it. kinked right there, but you could use it. This is kind of like in Fallout. Whenever you pick up something or any of those role-playing games, RPGs, where, you know, you click salvage on something and you get like spare wire or pieces of tin that let you make parts. I almost said something like bomb, but I don't show how to make bombs. That's not a thing we do here. We don't make bombs on this channel. Oh, there's the connector. But no, not to make bombs, to make like, to take a water heating element from a coffee maker and make like a sous vide machine. Okay, FBI? Seriously. Oh, I'm probably gonna get in trouble just for saying that. It's gonna make me nervous. Alright, let's disconnect that. Maybe I'll look at it later. There are some electrical components in here. This is a little speaker for the beep, you know, beep, I'm done. This is a relay, which that could actually be pretty useful. That might be worth saving. It can switch 12 amps AC. That's pretty cool. 12 amp? I don't know. I don't have my soldering iron out here to desolder that if it is... Ooh, I missed this. And that's the relay for switching this. For switching the heating element, because it's going to take a lot of power. Let's go ahead and get this guy off. Come on, you come out. Trash. Just a little clip here. Take that one. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little tab that you press down on these connectors right here, and then you can just pull them out. That's one of the things that you learn about disassembling stuff. You just pull on that until the wire breaks and then lose the crimp. You could cut it, but if you can keep this connector, the next thing that you go to connect it to might have these little tabs and you can just use that. Or you could desolder those and then keep those. Okay, let's look at the relay. 1, 2, 3. I do think that I want that relay because they're pretty useful. The capacitors and that little speaker, I'm not crazy interested in. Just not a priority. Okay, these are... I'm going to cut these. Ain't no point in that. Don't have the soldering iron out. Let's take my little flush cutters. Alright, a heating element is interesting. So we can pipe water through. So that goes into one side. Goes into the other. And you are what is this guy? What is this? I'm very curious now. What this thing is. Well, it's gonna be a little bit of a task to disassemble. Maybe I should start with the tab on this side. You really shouldn't use your screwdrivers to pry like this, but honestly, I do it all the time. Or, you know, these little ones. Ouch. Ouch. My curiosity might cause us to ruin our recently salvaged part here. But I just want to know what this white thing is. Is this another heater? Is this the heater for the heating for the pot bottom? But this one looks like it's bigger. Let's do a little search. I don't have it set up to show you what I'm doing on the screen, so KST 303. A thermostat. Let's see, will it get the number? So it's a KSD 303 thermostat. Okay. Cool. I guess that makes sense. Now that I look it up, it's like, oh yeah, I need a thermostat. It's a weird probe. I've never seen one. It's got this thermal paste on it, but the way it sits in here, it's like it really doesn't touch much, and it straddles the pieces. I'm gonna put that back together later. Won't make you suffer through that. Okay. And then the rest is the tubes. So right here, let's dump these parts out right here. You'll notice that there's not a pump. Let's look at this little hot plate here. Little hot plate. little rubber gasket, and a little metal plate. And then this little trim ring comes out. Set that down so we can use our hands. You could just undo that screw right there, but I'm not gonna. Okay, little trim ring that is plastic, not metal. I don't think that's worth keeping. I don't think this is worth keeping. But it's nice to have a little flat piece of metal. It just feels like I shouldn't keep it unless I knew that I was planning on making like that little coffee maker, like a coffee mug heater. But I don't think that's what I want to do. No, sir. Or ma'am. So this is interesting. I assumed how the pump works is that you connect the tubing and then it heats it up and eventually the water gets so hot that it boils and then it forces itself through the tube and then that starts the circulation. Okay, yeah, so it's at the bottom of the pot like this. The water heats up. As it heats up, it rises to the top of the tank, and then this side, or one side, will take in cold water, and that'll keep going. So the circulation of the water will actually cause it to heat up or not. And then yeah, so it rises to the top, starts the circulation, and then eventually it reaches boiling. No, that's not how it works. Because the circulation goes up. And then it pushes it through the top there. Oh, no, that is how it works. So it heats up, and then the hot water is going to flow up the tube because your tube... Your tube over here is always going to be higher than your reservoir. Because it's got these holes on the back to make sure that you can't fill it higher than that. And eventually it'll get so hot that it'll start to, the pressure and the steam will start to force it to rise up out of this pot. In fact, maybe that's what it depends on, that it steams up the tube and then it condenses here and then drips out. Tubes are kind of nasty. I don't know if I have any tubing this size to test this out, but okay. So I think that's all that I want from this. I got this little guy. Gotta stop saying that. This little guy or gal. Trash. All this trash. I'll keep these little clamps because if I get a tube to hook this thing up, I'm gonna need some clamps. So I'm gonna keep them. So I'm gonna take my tube and my clamps. This goes here on there. I'm gonna hook the thermostat back up before it's all said and done. Where to put my other clamps? That's trash. Probably retrieve the clamps from the other side. And then a cable. Okay. Nope. You're not coiling up. There we go. Let's get a bag. Let's put some of this trash Get a bag. Put your trash in that bag. Alright. Trash, trash. I don't want any of these screws. Da 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 da. Bow. You're trash. You're trash. You too. Your feet trash. Little bracket. Where did those little rings go? Did you guys see the little rings? Where'd I lose? Oh. Oh. What a surprise. I'm working on a very small surface here. My desk is really tiny. This desk is really tiny. I have other desks, but not where I film. Okay. I'll put these security tips up. And okay, yeah, because if I separate this, I may not remember what it was for. Thermostat. Wonder how it worked, if it a lot easier just slipping on and off like that, huh? I gotcha. Don't feel as secure as it once was. But okay. So there's that assembly. I'm gonna retrieve those other little clips later. Still on the fence about this. Oh, nope. No, I don't want anything from there. All right, we got a cord. And we didn't need this. Let's clean up. Let's just clean up a little bit. And ugh. I dread I'm not very good at desoldering using ribbon, and this looks like a task for ribbon. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just see how it goes. In 1 second. Be right back. Okay. Okay. Got all kinds of techniques, depending on what works or not. Oh, let me get my hands. Store my hands in the dragon pose. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Let's try the solder sucker right off the bat for this big pad here. Ain't taking. Fine. My my flux has seen better days. I actually have the plunger. This is just easier for me. See this pad right here that it's coming off of? Yeah. This pad right here sucks up the heat. I have to press it in there. Come on. Ah, dang it. Doing a whole lot of nothing. Alright, onto the braid. flux that guy. Boom. Come on. Give me some heat transfer. Okay. Now I got so much I gotta clean up. Ooh, where we at? Where we at? Ooh, it's loose. It's loose. Subjected it to a little bit of heat. But it feels okay. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, it's a little warm. Might test it. Not today. Yeah. Anything else? Get the mic while we're here. Get the beeper while we're here. I kind of want the beeper now, if I'm being honest. You might be thinking, what are you going to do with this junk? I already even have plans. If it wasn't so late already, I would be hooking it up. Honestly, if I end up staying up, I might do it anyway. Slid right off that. Come on. Fall through, or did I just melt it? Holding this one on here a little long. Okay, little beeper. Da-da. And that's another thing. Oh look, they got a little speaker for the people assembling it. There's where the speaker goes. And some of these other things, like if you're buying a pack of connectors or something, they're gonna come in a pack, you know? Okay. Oh, yep. So that's trash. If you need buttons, you could have got buttons from it. I don't need buttons. And let's do a little maintenance here on the old iron. Yeah. Dirty spot right there. Boom. Okay. Get this out of the way so that we can look at our spoils. Alright, so we got a... Oh, so dirty. Gotta clean all this up. So we got a relay, we got a speaker, we got a water heater, that's pretty cool, a thermostat, that's pretty cool, and little clamps. And we're gonna get 2 more clamps once I dig that coffee maker out of the trash that I just made and put it together. That's pretty cool. Not a bad haul. So there you go. Now I need to resist playing with that heating element. But look how much less space this takes up. You can put this in a bag and label it, you know, coffee maker parts. And then it's just this little bag. Or if you keep things in individual bags, you can have this in your cords and then this in your heating elements. Once you get more, keep those with that. This with your speakers, this with your relays. You probably won't have multiple heating elements, but there's a good chance you're going to have these things. Okay, that felt good. A little rocky start at first. But thanks for tuning in when you tune in later. You'll have tuned in later when you're watching this. Right now, there's nobody in the room.